Hey guys, Ansboury here, and I got a lot of questions about this, so I want to share with you my super secret grip preparation. So, I play with the RCF Obsidian 10 Gamma. I love it. It's got a lot of pop on it. It's great control. I do put some lead tape on it, but the question that I always get asked is my handle. So if you look at my handle, I actually kind of bow up the bottom a little bit. Okay, the purpose of this is so I can basically remind myself I need to always have a loose grip. So I'll often rest my pinky down here, and it's kind of like my reset when I'm playing. I just drop it down, and what this does is really relax my wrist. So when I want to kind of snap the ball or roll it, then this kind of assists me in doing that. Now, everyone's hands are different sizes, but I'm going to show you how I do mine. Okay, so I've got a brand new paddle here. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually take off the initial grip that it comes with. Okay. So like the old school mentality of what we used to do, tennis rackets, we used to like shave the handles and those types of stuff. Okay, that's not great for the paddles. I don't encourage that to happen. But I do have small hands, so I do like a little bit thinner of a grip. And just by taking off the normal grip, that immediately is going to thin out my handle. Okay, so it's a pretty grip, and it's pretty and white, but sorry, it's immediately going away. So what that's going to do now is take off that extra kind of cushion. I've got some grips right here. Now, for my process, this takes 2 over grips, okay? So I've got these little fresh Gamma Pickleball ones. Going to take off the tape. Now, there is usually with most grips, at least with the Gamma grunts, this little sticky part, which is pretty important, especially if you are new to gripping your paddles. Okay, so I'm going to start it off, and a lot of people kind of surprise tip here. If you are left-handed, you do this the opposite way. If you are right-handed like me, this is how you do it. Okay, so here's the trick. As you see, it's a little thin right here, so that's fine. I'm going to use that thinness, and then as the grip starts to get bigger, what I'm actually going to do is put it in half. Okay. So as I go around my handle, I'm kind of making a big old butt at the bottom. And I'm folding it as I'm rolling it around. Okay. Okay, it's starting to get to the end. So now I'm going to actually spread it out just a tiny bit, because I know this is the size that I personally like. And I'm just going to start to set up for my second grip. Okay. Okay, so that's about what I've got so far. Now I'm going to take my second grip, and this is going to go on like a normal over grip or grip. Now, I always think it's interesting because people play with grips for way too long. They think I need a new paddle. You don't. Sometimes you do need a new paddle, I will admit that. But most often people just need to learn that it's okay to re-grip, and it's something that, depending on how often you play, or what time of year it is, any of those types of things, on how much you would change it. I personally like to have fresh grips for every match if possible. Okay, so now I'm going to start back at the bottom. And I'm going to go over the original one that I put. And then just keep turning. Just keep turning. So, you're really trying to make sure there's no wrinkles. That will be easier the more you do them if you are new to this. And now I have a grip that is thinner. It is still comfortable because I got a nice comfortable Gamma grip right on top of this. Okay, I'm going to put the tape at the top. So it used to be, I remember kind of when I was growing up in tennis before that, I used to go with kind of bulkier grips. Now we go more towards usually like thinner grips, because we are moving our grip a lot. We want that grip to be loose and relaxed when we're playing. I always say your paddle is your friend. You are not trying to kill your paddle, so you cannot choke it. And when you have a little bit of a smaller grip, it does help to have a more relaxed grip over it. And I'm just taping it at the top, making it look nice and pretty. And taking off this plastic. can get it to my nails. And then I've tacked my fancy rubber hammer right at the top. And now I have a brand new grip, which will probably last out here maybe a few hours before I change it again. But now when I change this grip, I'm only going to take off the top grip, okay? And I'm going to keep that bottom as kind of my base so that I can be nice and loose and relaxed, and I'm going to get a little bit more pop and acceleration on my swing.